Hey, how's it going, guys? It's your boy Blu-rayDave back with another MCU video. Now, I got another cool question to ask you guys. This year we start off with a lot of great movies, two of them being MCU movies. So I just want to ask you guys, what is your favorite Phase 5 film currently? Is it Ant-Man the Wasp: Quantumania or Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3? Right now it's definitely Guardians 3 for sure, just because it was definitely like a homecoming to finish the trilogy, right? I mean, of course, this one finished off the Ant-Man trilogy too. Seriously, I will never understand why there's so much hate regarding this movie. Like, it's a big change. Like, in a trilogy, guys, don't you expect changes in each film? Like, take Star Wars, the original trilogy, for example. Like, Empire definitely changed the game. Like, it took a darker twist and left it on a cliffhanger. And don't give me any excuses in the comments, like, well, that was because, like, George, he had, like, a better story with that, and, like, this was back in the 80s. Like, well, yeah, but, like, every story has to go through that. It's not just George that has done that, too. Like, yeah, it's just, it's something about Guardians 3, like, I'm happy that Disney took a lot of risks and twists and turns with this one, because I know I keep repeating myself all the time about this, but I'm actually happy to talk about this. Like, Disney has always talked about getting more grittier and making more mature content for the MCU, but they did say, like, in a way, even if a Disney Marvel product was MA or rated R, it could still be watchable for kids because it's Disney, right? If James Gunn wanted to, he could have made this rated R. Like, really, we could have had the first R-rated MCU movie with this. And now that I think about it, wouldn't the entirety of the Guardians in general would just be rated R? But, Disney wasn't ready for that at the time. Even the Guardians themselves were a bigger risk almost 10 years ago, right? It's just, I love this movie, but I was really hoping that Disney wouldn't kill off, like, Star-Lord, because you know how awesome Chris Pratt is in real life. Like, and the people, they just need to get over it. Like, just love Chris Pratt, He's the man with the plan, He's the Chad of Hollywood, We gotta have Chads, We can't have these, like, soy boys and feminists and all that. Even, what's his name? That was in this one, too, and Guardians, too. Yes, Stallone, yep. Sylvester Stallone, yes. I'm happy to hear that he hates soy boys and femboys and all that stuff. Like, yeah, like, I'm not saying, like, Chris Pratt is the only Chad in Hollywood. Like, yes, we gotta have Chads in Hollywood. Like, yes, Sylvester Stallone. Even though I don't watch a lot of his movies, like, I just love hearing the fact, like, he hates SJWs and all that stuff. Like, that's good. Like, we need to keep the alphabet mafia out, okay? Especially in superhero movies, right? Because, like, the mafia, they're basically pushing an agenda down our throats. Like, hey, I don't need to be educated. I don't need to be belittled. I want to enjoy a good film. And this, like, Disney definitely delivered with this one. I'm not saying that Disney did not deliver with this one. Like, I was looking forward to this one for 2 years, right? And oh my gosh, my dad has definitely enjoyed these last two. And I'm happy that Disney and Marvel Studios are just slowing down this year. That is good. And with the writers and actor strike, and with the VFX artists kind of striking back too, like, I'm happy that things are really slowing down. And you know what, guys? I'm actually okay with not having anything for the next couple of years, right? Until Hollywood can come to an agreement with treating their writers better, yeah. This is actually the first, writer's strike I'm aware of, because, even though I was around for one that happened a few years back, yeah, I just wasn't unaware, because I was a kid back then, right? I didn't care about, like, what Hollywood was doing, right? I just cared about being entertained, as most kids care about, right? And as mediocre as Secret Invasion was, and my brain is still processing that Rhodey has been a Skrull since Civil War. Oh my gosh. Now we really need Armor Wars. Like, we need the real Rhodey to find out what the heck has happened. Like, and to find out the hard way that his best friend, Tony Stark, died in Endgame. Like, Like, yes, even as an MCU fan, guys, it is okay to not process everything right away. You know, I don't know if this is actually the first time in my MCU history that it is hard for me to process what the heck happened, especially in this series. At this point, I don't really care about if Ironheart gets pushed back or if it gets canceled. Really, like I'd still watch it, but like I don't really care if it doesn't come out this year. Like, fine, if we get, well, we are getting another season of I Am Groot, so that's technically a series, but yeah, like I said, I'm happy that Marvel and Disney are slowing down this year, and that is pretty good. So that shows how much they care, like, especially with like Kevin Feige. He's finally back in control, because if you guys remember in Phase 4, he didn't have much, like, I guess you could say creative control, really, because even though he's the president of all things Marvel, yeah, but even though I did give him the benefit of the doubt, but this does not mean that he's 100% I don't know if this is too far-fetched, but like a good person, really, because even I know that obviously he's making these projects for money. Like, that's not really a surprise, but at least as long as you know you're making a good product and releasing it, like, and even though, you know, it's making a lot of money, like, hey, like I said, I'd still watch it. Like, again, I'd still watch it for character development, the plots, and all that. Like, yeah. But, these last two movies here, though, they've been great this year. Of course, I knew I'd expect my dad to say, like, this one was different. Because, yeah, like, I have to remind him a few times, like, even though, like, both him and I agree, like, with the woke stuff at Disney, like, it's not good. But like I said, Guardians 3 was definitely another good product this year. Like, I could definitely tell that when Marvel Zombies comes out, because that's going to be MA, I could definitely tell he's going to want to watch that with me for sure. And like I said, if Daredevil Born Again ends up being MA, like, yes, let's go. Just like the original Netflix show. Speaking of which, I just come to the conclusion, like, most of you guys on the internet convinced me now that the Netflix shows are still canon. It's just, again, as a fan in general, you can have doubts with your favorite franchises, but if you believe in your heart and in your gut that if you know that it's truly canon, then just, that's just your belief with the franchise, right? So, I put them in, like, the release orders, like how they came out, right? I don't just, like, put like all the Daredevil seasons into one. Like, no, they're actually, like, spaced out, right? That means, yeah, I really have to get, like, frickin' Jessica Jones and Luke Cage on Blu-ray, and just to see, like, how they fit in with the timeline, like, and until we figure out that this WandaVision Steelbook is actually legit, I'm just not really gonna pre-order it. Not right now. But yeah, that's pretty much what I want to ask you guys. Like, what's your favorite Phase 5 film right now? Like, if you guys also like Secret Invasion 2, that's cool because that's Phase 5. But yeah, what films are you excited about? The Marvels definitely got pushed back for sure. Was kind of looking forward to it. Like, I don't know, we'll see. But like, next year's films are definitely going to be better. For sure, like, well, way better, I mean, like, at least we're getting, like, more cool, exciting projects, right? So, again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for inviting me. The Lord be with you guys, always of you guys. Peace out, guys, and remember, Avengers Assemble. Alright, bye, guys.